Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. I hope you guys have been living a happy and fit lifestyle as always. So this video is going to be about how your relationship can affect your pageant, and trust me, it really can, because I'm also going to be sharing some of my personal experiences that I've had, and I'm also going to be discussing a few red flags in a relationship. You can tell that by my hair. This hair color is from Paradise, but इसका review video मैं बाद में बनाऊंगी. I had mixed opinions about this hair color, so please don't let me know in the comment section below about what do you think about the hair color. But you can tell me more about this video, about what you feel. So make sure you watch it till the end, and before we move forward, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and let's get started with this one. I think, as I said, that I am also going to be discussing my personal experience. I'm going to be starting with it. I remember dating this guy back in 2022, and it was the first time when I auditioned for Femina Miss India. Basically, I wasn't eligible at that point because I was about to turn 18 in that year, but you need to be 18 as of the last year's December. And I remember I still uploaded my videos. We were supposed to upload our videos on the Moj app. The first round was virtual in that year, and we were supposed to upload our ramp walk and our introduction videos on the Moj app. So I did that, and I particularly mentioned being in a relationship because I also realized during that phase that how much compatibility matters. First of all, I feel that when you're an ambitious person, your goals should matter to the people around you as much as they matter to you, because you can't be gossiping about other people all the time if the people around you are not willing to have growth in life or are not willing to step out of their comfort zone. You can be in different fields, but at the same time, if you are willing to respect each other's hard work, if you are willing to grow together, only then can a relationship work. And I'm not just talking about a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, I'm also talking about friendships, because I feel that no matter what, compatibility needs to be there. I would start by narrating my personal experience of Femina Miss India, also in 2022 when I was not eligible, and also of 2023 when I went to Delhi for the on ground auditions for the very first time. I remember I used to give each and every update to my best friend, to my family members, that this is what is happening in the pageant industry now. My forms are live now. Okay, I have filled the form today, I practiced my ramp walk, I am done with my training, this is when the audition is going to happen. I used to update each and every detail, and they used to be interested in hearing all of that, because obviously if you have a big dream, they will also live that dream with you. They'll be your cheerleaders in your journey, and this journey belongs to them as well, because they are a huge part of your life. But I remember that person being completely uninterested in hearing all of those updates, because obviously that is not an interesting topic, because it is not about gossiping about what a girl wore today or how I did not like that particular teacher. I remember not being compatible enough because of completely different visions in our own lives. And if you are ambitious, trust me, you can't be someone who can, just gossip and rant about things all the time. Obviously, we love doing so, but at the same time, it can't be the only topic that you talk about to your people. You have a life to live, you have your goals to achieve. There are a lot of major things. The only thing that you talk about can't be gossips, first of all, if you are truly ambitious for your goals. But that used to happen a lot in my relationship. And I remember that, especially in 2023, when I auditioned for it, my sister was waiting outside the audition room. I was constantly sending updates on my family group that this is my Miss India badge, and I was constantly updating my best friend about it, and they were all excited, like, what is going to happen next? But this person was just like, for him, it was just like another day in life where he has to wake up at whatever time, and he wasn't really interested in knowing all those updates. And for me, I feel that it is really important that if you are someone who's living a dream, if something is very important to you, it will be important to your people as well. And I don't think so it was as important to that one person, and I feel that is a major red flag for me also. Even though I do realize that when you are in a completely different field, you are not completely aware of the hard work, but that does not mean that you don't respect it. So, when you are in a field like modeling or pageantry, you are going to have a lot to share as you discover this field, especially when no one in your family or friends have been in this industry. You are going to have a lot of hurdles and you will need your people around. So, if any of it sounded like your relationship, it's a hard pill to digest, but you need to rethink your decision. Now, I'm going to be discussing a few red flags in a relationship, which is a topic that I personally love. I can talk about an hour on this because I've personally experienced it. Very first one, which I personally hate, and I'm sure a lot of people hate this one, where girls, and I'm going to mention that, these are the things that applies to both boys and girls. I'm going to talk from a female perspective because obviously I'm a girl. I have experienced guys in my life, so obviously I am going to talk from a girl's perspective, but obviously it applies for both. The very first one, when I heard someone being like, I love wearing shorts but my boyfriend doesn't like it. Girl, do you really think that the women who struggled to voice out their opinions, the women who were restricted and not given a normal life that was given to a man, they fought for you to say in this century that, okay, my boyfriend won't allow me to do that, so I'm not going to do that? I really think you need to rethink your decision of being in this relationship, because when your parents don't have a problem with you wearing something, because at least they have their best intentions, when you don't have a problem or any kind of uncomfortable feeling wearing that outfit, then who is your boyfriend to comment anything on it? Okay, I have personally a lot of I personally have a particular list of fashion trends that I don't understand or I don't like, and I personally won't ever do it. And I have my girls around them who probably like following that kind of trends, but I am not going to be like, okay, I don't like it, so you're not going to do it. Obviously, if you don't, and I have this thing for boys also, there are certain things, there are certain fashion trends that I don't enjoy, uh, that that I don't personally appreciate if a guy does it, but I am not going to impose those fashion trends on a man because I don't like it. I mean, that's no reason, of course, that your clothes are your personal choice to wear, because at the end of the day, this body has been given to you. The second would be emotional unavailability. And I feel that, when you are someone who has chosen an unconventional path, who is someone who is really courageous enough to voice out your dreams, to live your dreams despite the fact that there is a high chance of failure, you are going to have a lot of days where you'll break down, where you'll doubt yourself, where you'll question your self worth. And that is the time and the role of the people surrounding you comes in. But if that person with whom you are in a relationship is just too busy to do so, and I understand that there are people who have particular schedules, who have certain priorities, and who needs to get certain things done, but I feel that those breakdowns or vulnerable those vulnerabilities that you face are not an everyday thing. That's when efforts come in a relationship where that person is willing to go out of his way to be emotionally available for you, because you are asking for the bare minimum thing in a relationship, which is just to be there. And I feel that emotional unavailability is a big red flag, especially when the other person is normalizing it. And I am going to be talking about one last, even though there are a lot, which is something that I have personally faced in my relationship, that he doesn't value your dreams. He is not there to celebrate your big days, and he doesn't understand the value of the things that are important to you. He doesn't value your goals, he doesn't value your pageant auditions, your achievements, your failures. It's just a normal thing for that person. He just doesn't think that your feelings are valid. So I feel that that's a big red flag that you need to get away from, because I feel that if you have big dreams, it should be big enough for the people around you also. I'm going to be concluding this video just by saying that I'm sure all of you have manifested yourself to be a beauty queen one day. but what kind of impact are you looking forward to having on the people who would look up to you? Are you looking forward to talk about strength? Are you looking forward to talk about being independent in every aspect of your life when you are not emotionally independent yourself? When you are constantly chasing an emotionally unavailable man, are you someone who's looking forward to give that message to the audience who would look up to you? And if not, then you need to, follow the lessons in your own life. You need to apply that knowledge into action that you are looking forward to voice out after having that crown on your head. Because trust me, the visions that you bring to the table are your personal visions. It is just not your vision. It developed as a vision because you believed in it, so you need to follow it as well. And I believe that if you are a beauty queen, your people around you will believe in it, with and without a crown. They need to value you for who you are. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this one, and you can let me know in the comment section below about your thoughts or any of the red flags that you have personally faced. As soon as possible, I'll try to be back with some more interesting stuff. Till then, take good care of yourself and stay happy.